Travis Hasenkamp, we are CrossFit Semifinal Event 1. We have a 20-kilogram bar, 45-pound bumper, and a 5-pound change plate. Collars. I really should have done that later. And still, I don't know, I ever showed that. 45-pound bumper and 5-pound change plate. 145. Collars on. These tape lines are absurd. Who in the hell benches outside of this? Like, I'm a pretty big guy.
Yeah, that's pretty far out.
That's really far. And we're about 40 and a half inches. So, but he's not going to come close to that. That's a little wide. It's like Shaquille O'Neal wide.
Yeah.
Okay. You don't have to say the password now, do you?
Just before I start.
I thought it was afterwards. Okay.
Password's New York. Travis Hasenkamp, seated with him.
All right. Fun times ahead. Make sure I can see everything off this. The rower is. I practiced this earlier. You can see the rower. This is as good as I can make it. Okay. Ready?
And that was Ryan Nelson, now 1 rep remaining. And they are done. Camel Athletics CrossFit, along with Coda CrossFit United, the first 2 teams to start their final set of thrusters, weighing up to 95 pounds. And so far, the women of this team are about 40 seconds ahead of the pace that was set by Lone Star CrossFit Black when they put up the top time of heat number 1 of 13:43.58 seconds.
And you're just pulling this barbell right back down. That's the way you cycle thrusters fast. So you pull it back down to your shoulders.
And Lone Star CrossFit Black's women got out at 7:27 as Randall Leahy hands off to Taylor Sanders in lane number 8, S&M in lane 7 is CrossFit Kilo 2. Eva Franzen working on her final set of thrusters, along with Ali Zirke. Camel Athletics CrossFit, bottom left hand part of your screen, they are back to the rope for the final time. 2 reps remaining for them, and 2 reps remaining for Coda CrossFit United. Addison Balderson on the left in lane 3, she is done, and she and Joanne Nelson will work their way down the floor, and that will bring out Joe Cates and Nick Peterson.
I love their urgency. They were in tune, they knew what they were doing. They sprinted to the finish line here. Coda kind of trot across.
Joe Cates getting to work first. He came up to me before the event started. He said, I'm going to help you out. I'm always going to wear a headband today. That was very nice. I appreciate that. Right side of lane 8, that's Coda CrossFit United, Colby Thomason, and now Tony Johnson onto the thrusters. And Nick Peterson on the left side of your screen for Camel Athletics. For CrossFit Kilo 2 have gotten onto the floor, Brandon Hornback and Austin Nemkov. CrossFit True Flight Storm Squadron also has their men onto the floor. Man Independences got their man as well, as Angelo Pacheco is in the middle of the floor in the all black. It's lanes 3 and lane 8. Those are your leaders coming into this portion of the event.
There's always something to be said about the pair that goes second. You already feel like you're behind and you didn't start yet. So that urgency, you need to still manage that you have to keep your tempo up. When you're trying to make up ground, but you also have to stay within your limits.
Tony Johnson and Colby Thomason are done first in lane 8 for North CrossFit United. And now Joe Gates and Nick Peterson, left side of your screen for Camel Athletics CrossFit. Close behind them, 6 laneless road flags here. And Joe Gates is going to go right back to work. Nick Peterson for Coda Athletics. Colby Thomason on the right side for North CrossFit United. This is the fight for first place right now in this heat. Mayhem Independence, they are starting to gain some ground. Luke Parker and Angelo DiCicco are back to the road.
But for Camel, they got a no rep. If they didn't touch the top part, so they're going to have an extra. He didn't realize it was a no reps. Now they go back. That was costly.
In lane 8, Coda CrossFit United now starting to open up a bit of a lead on Camel Athletics CrossFit. As Nick Peterson rolls the barbell forward for Camel Athletics. Top of your screen in the gray is Coda CrossFit United. Colby Thomason and Tony Johnson. Thomason, the man now in the gray shirt at the top of the screen. Working through the flushers for Coda CrossFit United. Past the 9-minute mark.
Making quick transitions here.
That's Tony Johnson on the thruster for Coda CrossFit United, who have taken the lead from Camel Athletics CrossFit, mostly because of that no rep that Camel Athletics had on their set of 6 legless road flags. Luke Parker and Angelo DiCicco in the middle of your screen are now solidly in a second place position behind Coda CrossFit United. As Colby Thomason gets through his first record on this set of 4.
Awareness is key with a movement like legless rope climbs. To know if you have an extra second to breathe there and where you're at.
Coda CrossFit United, they are done. And they go back to the barbell for their final set of 20. Luke Parker and Angelo DiCicco are right there with them. In fact, DiCicco got to the barbell first. So Parker and DiCicco have moved into the lead.
And they're both tall things we move that roster bar as quickly as they can. I'm really impressed that they were able to make up the time. It must be all the legless. When they did so.
Luke Parker back to work as Colby Thomason and Tony Johnson swap out again. Thomason, the man on the barbell on the right side of the gray. Luke Parker trying to bring home a second event win for Mayhem Independence. This one's going to be close. Final rep for Parker, final rep for Thomason, and they go back to the road at the same time.
But Parker needs to hustle.
DiCicco to the road ahead of Thomason.
Look at DiCicco. He's flying up that road.
DiCicco knocks them both out. And Mayhem Independence coming from behind, and their second event win of this competition. Coda CrossFit United is going to take second.
Out of nowhere.
That is big for them, because this is the team that was just ahead of them in the overall standings. The pair of Joe Gates and Nick Peterson for Camel Athletics CrossFit. Now they are done. There's only a 5-point lead tied in points. AV CrossFit coming across the finish line. Marianne Santiago, who celebrated a birthday yesterday in Iron Purdue. And now in lane 1, CrossFit West Chase Red, a pair of Bill Bailey and Aaron Hanna finishing up. So every team in this heat so far has gotten inside the time that was set in heat number 1 by Lone Star CrossFit Black. Kilo 2 is in along with the Shoe Fly Storm Squad. Less than a second separated the two of them. This is Crossfit CrossFit Iron People Allegiance. And they are done. Casey McAllister and Devin Schutz are in. Down in lane number 9, it's the Corum CrossFit the Ohio Bruce on their final round. Every team so far that has finished has gotten ahead of Lone Star CrossFit guys in heat 1. West Chase Blue, the last team out on the floor. And now they are done. Garrett Ross Johnson and Kyle England to close things out. They're going to take 11th in the event. The CrossFit Mayhem Independents, Angelo DeChico and Luke Parker coming from behind to take the event win and add another 100 points in the total.
They weren't the first men out on the floor. It was their time to work, but man, they hustled, they made up the ground. And that feels good. So really, the highlight for this event really was how Mayhem Independents did on their road climbs. They were perfect. We saw a lot of the athletes out there kind of thought we'll have some struggles when they got to the road. The ladies for Mayhem Independents were not the first ones out. They were the first ones through. So their men did have some ground to make up on the ropes. And we had some of the other ladies here with the thrusters that were a lot stronger. They got a lot quicker. Their Shoe Fly Storm Squadron. We were watching Camo. Camo had a couple issues on the rope with their men. They were leaning over Coda, but then they had some issues. And really, it was all about independence and speed and how clean they did these road climbs after they hit the ground. And all these men took advantage of the opportunities when they had on the level road climbs.
Great speed from Angelo DeChico on those final 2 reps. Listen to that, Nikki Brazier.
Let me start with you ladies. When an event like this sort of kicks off and you know that you're the start and you are kind of holding up what could be the caboose coming in, does it put any extra pressure on you?
You know, it's just a job. We go out there and our job is to get down as fast as we can. We can't put that pressure on ourselves because then if we start messing up, we're then stressing out. So just get the work done.
Sure. And so for you guys then kind of bringing up the rear, is it a matter of just staying in your lane or do you change your strategy based off of where you end up starting?
Definitely change our strategy. So if we had an idea of if we were ahead or if we were behind, and we were behind just a little bit, so we kind of called that off when we started.
Yeah, and what do you do? What do you do to make up that ground when you need to?
Make it hurt. So bigger sets, don't break it up as much as we want, and just suffer again.
Let me ask you guys, coming out here as another Mayhem team, you've seen 2 more already qualified. How important is it for you guys to get to games versus stand atop the podium?
I think the pressure is there to qualify mostly. We want to win, obviously.
Side of the board, you can see the cars that are flipped over to indicate the round that our athletes are on. Irons in lane number 8. In the lead, right behind her though, Spence and Kearns.
Jordan Adcock right there with them, lane number 5. You heard Larry, once that athlete is completed a round, the judge will move that placard so the numbers are completed rounds, not the current round that they're on. And when they run across that finish line, you'll see a number 9 on there as they finish that 10th and final round. Just 90 seconds in, Larry.
90 seconds in, we already have several athletes on round number 4. Moving into round number 4. Athletes take a quick work of it. Every time we talk about this particular event, Elijah Muhammad's performance in this event back then comes to everyone's mind. Mike and I were lucky enough to call that event live as it happened, and it was just as amazing in person as it was watching it over and over again.
That's a historic video from 2014. It still gets dropped in every once in a while, and we definitely were privileged enough to see that. That was a fun one to call.
Talk about setting a gold standard for this particular event. But right now, it's about the ladies on the floor. They're making a short work of it in the middle section of the floor. A number of our ladies on to round number 5.
Leah Irons looking to be holding down that number 1 position in lane number 8. Followed by lane number 6, Danielle Kearns. And now lane number 7, Gabrielle Spencer, 1, 2, and 3 at the 3-minute mark. Working in round number 7 for your leaders.
Leah Irons, CrossFit ammo, lane number 8. On round number 7.
.170-foot sprint. Down and back. It doesn't look like they're sprinting, but I will tell you after those ladies room climbs, I'd be lucky to crawl. Your leaders working in round number 8 in lane 6, 7, and 8. Down in lane number 2 as well. Samantha Petrich trying to place the catch up on your leading ladies as she's finished on the work clock.
26.
Nice.